Kuma was waiting for Joy Boy. Ugh. Okay. Welcome back to the Everything Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Shinri. Here at the Everything Anime Podcast about everything from anime, manga, video games, TV shows, and whatever relevant topic we find talking about. Today's topic is on One Piece 1095, the reveal or start of Kuma's backstory. My God. Not only are the celestial dragons literal manifestations of devils, possibly a devil fruit, but a manifestation of some sort of a devil, they have what I call like spiritual pressure and bleach. Like, you know, like when a captain shows up or a strong Arankar or a Spada and that spiritual pressure weighs you down. It's definitely not giving Conqueror's Haki. Conqueror's Haki knocks people out. This is giving spiritual pressure, but like his own way of One Piece. Like the heaviness that you feel, or like in Dragon Ball, how you can feel like somebody's ki and like it feels heavy, or you can feel like how strong they are. Oh, Oda. You just giving it, just giving it. I like how the Marines are also afraid to look at his holy form, which is a demonic form, but like they're like avert your eyes. But it doesn't seem like to do anything that to the people that do look at it, because they're looking in his direction at Bonnie. He's holding Bonnie. So it's not obviously gonna like hurt them like how Conqueror's Haki just immediately knocks you out. Like it's not like they're getting disintegrated looking at it. That would have been too crazy anyway. That would have been too OP. But I guess like a respect thing, like you're way too. It's like how if an angel, if you can see an angel, like you're not supposed to directly look at an angel because it'll make you go crazy. I see Oda didn't go that route, but yeah, it's like insane. They're also like panicking at first. They're like, Saturn, you got stabbed by Bonnie. He's like, fool, this ain't no big deal. I mean, of course not. At this level of past Yonko, of past Kaido, past Big Mom who was basically almost invulnerable, Kaido was basically like the king of beasts who was only ever hurt by, well now Luffy, but originally Whitebeard, Goldie Roger for sure, because Goldie Roger beat all these guys. Who was that guy? Odin. And then Zoro and Luffy. So yeah, like, to be at this level, at this point, yeah. Some little stab wound from Bonnie, instantly healed. And what did I say? I said a backstory was coming. I knew a backstory was coming. I didn't know, and I thought it might be Kuma's, because I was like, you know, Kuma's heading somewhere. But also the fact was like, I was like, we are in the endgame. We are in the final sagas of One Piece. After Elbaf is more than likely Laugh Tale, more than likely a battle between Shanks and Blackbeard, or seeing the past, the battle they had. Everything is coming to a head. And oh my God. The Celestial Dragons are imposing. Kizaru is down. Luffy is now Admiral tier. Bitch above Admiral tier. Fuck them. Them Admirals would not be able to take on a Yonko. Not by themselves. I guarantee. So, when Luffy been a Yonko, yes, Luffy, take down Kizaru. But yes, I'm trying to remember everything. I'm not using notes this time. I'm just going on top of my head because I just finished the chapter. Yeah, after that, we slowly went into Kuma's backstory because Bonnie's like taunting him about like, you killed my father, and we learned something about Buccaneer blood. Buccaneer blood. I mean, you basically, even as a child, you have like more strength than a normal human, to my understanding, but I know there's more to it. I think Joy Boy is like from the Buccaneer clan, because Kuma's father mentions like, you know, Joy Boy will one day save us. He's like our savior, our liberator. And we know that One Piece is about liberation and freedom. That's the whole thing with One Piece. But, oh my God. After Kuma was just born, the Celestial Dragons, sick, make me sick, immediately show up and imprison the mother, the father, and baby Kuma. Oh. He grew up as a slave. Man, that got me, it almost has me in tears. And then, you know, as a child, he's like, father, I don't want to do this anymore. His father's just trying to tell him, like, you know, one day Joy Boy is going to save us. Joy Boy, the epitome of liberation and freedom, is going to save us. And then he has to tell his son, your mother's dead. And he cried. And he's like, I want to die too. And that's what his father tells him about Joy Boy. But, man, that's some powerful storytelling. And then, his father's trying to cheer him up. He's like, when Joy Boy comes, you're going to hear that beating of his drum, like how Luffy said, like, yeah, that's the sound I like to hear, the beating of the drum, the drums of liberation. Then the fucking Celestial Dragon shoots his father in front of Kuma. How much tragedy can you add onto Kuma in just a short couple of pages, Oda? Oh my God. You took his whole family. You took his childhood, then you take his mother, and then you take his father in front of him? Oh my God. The Celestial Dragons make me sick. But then even worse, bitch. The Celestial Dragons are doing their own Hunger Games. They invite people on this island, and they hunt, or I think they do different islands every time. They said they chose God's Valley, which is where I believe the native Buccaneers are from, or like wherever. Well, they chose God's Valley, whatever, because they felt like it was like because they're such dragons, because of gods, they felt like, oh, you taking our sorry if I was snapping, but you're taking our like name in vain or whatever. Anyways, and so we get this scene from that guy that like executed the other Celestial Dragon in Marios publicly. He's back. The knight or whatever, he cut the king of that island down because Celestial Dragons don't care, and they ready to do their Hunger Games. They set all these slaves out and they just hunt them and kill them, and that's when we get Ivankov as a child back. I don't recognize Jenny. Jenny might be the scissor person that travels with Ivankov, but now we get to see, or we're about to find out, how Kuma and Ivankov became friends. Ivankov probably liberated Kuma. But yes. So did Kuma always know Luffy was Joy Boy? I'm not sure, because on Thriller Bark, he was gonna kill Luffy for the world government, but Zoro took his pain instead. I believe by Seabody Archipelago, Kuma knew, because he sent Luffy and Straw Hats to places where they could thrive and get stronger. And then he protected the Sunny Ship during those 2 years. But it's crazy to think he has been a slave to the Celestial Dragons, to the world government, since he was a child because of his blood. The Celestial Dragons are the worst. Next to Akainu. Akainu might be above the Celestial Dragon. Very slightly. But, oh my God. He put so much emotion, so much backstory in this very beginning part of the chapter. And it was just insane. I loved it. We're going to talk more about it as the events unfold. But this was the beginning, and this was like my thoughts. I just wanted to give it to it whatever raw. Like I said, no notes taken. I do have a video, Dr. Stone video coming out called The Stone Wars. It is already interesting. It's blowing, especially how fast it already started. Sorry, I keep getting a call and it's interrupting my video. But yeah, look forward to that. I do want to do more for Spooktober, but I just got out of New York Comic Con. It was great. It was amazing. Follow my Instagram for like the photos of that. Look out for the next video. I hope you guys have a great day.